All right, in unison, tell me what our big three are.
Safe, respectful, and responsible.
Okay. And like I said, we know what they are. They're easy to say. All right. What's harder about them, though, is sometimes following them or knowing what that really looks like in each area.
Easier said than done.
Right? So, think for just a minute. Students. What do students need to go into the office area for? Yes, sir. What? Getting hurt. If you get hurt, absolutely. If you're on the playground or in the class and you get hurt, there are people that you go to first. There's aides on the playground, teachers in the class, and they send you up here if you need to come up here. So absolutely. We have hurt children or sick children in here.
If you have like a form or anything that you have to get.
Absolutely. Sometimes there are forms, lunch money forms, or different things that are kept up here, and you might need to come in and get one. You're right. What else?
If you're like being checked out.
Okay, your parent may come in and be checking you out to go to a dental or doctor appointment or early vacation or something like that. So you need to come down when you're called. White t-shirt.
When you're like going down to do the pledge or.
You could be coming down here for any reason your teacher may send you, which includes the pledge, right? She may be having you drop off lunch money or bring other things to the office. So that's, and one more.
If you're in trouble.
You could be sent to the office if you're in trouble. Looks like several of you had that one on the brain. You could be sent here if there's a problem and either Mr. Anderson or myself needs to talk with you. You're right. So we have students coming to the office for various reasons. How about parents? What are some reasons that some parents might be in the office?
To check you out.
To check you out.
If they work here?
If they work here. If you're sick. Have to get your homework.
They get like one of those name tags so they can help in your class.
Ah, volunteers. Yes, all volunteers, all adults who come into the building have to come to the office first. How about teachers? Why would teachers be in the office?
So they can get forms.
Things they need, materials they need. Some of them are in the office. Yes, babe.
Check their mailbox.
Check their box. They have boxes where all their papers are put. So at any one time, we can have students, parents, and teachers in the office. And at the same time that that's all going on, the phone is always ringing. It's rare that the phone is not ringing in the office, okay? So the office can get to be a very, very busy place in a very short amount of time. It gets congested. It's not a big office area anyway. What do you think would be a nice, respectful way to come to the office, Vanessa?
Don't talk, no.
Okay. Actually, when you're coming into the office, until one of the ladies talk to you, you shouldn't talk at all. Okay? It really helps because they've got people on the phone, they've got parents or adults who are new to our building, maybe teachers already asking questions. So it's actually better if when you're coming to the office that until one of them asks you how they can help you, that you just don't talk at all. Especially if you're coming down with a friend. Maybe your teacher has sent you with a friend, or on the playground you got hurt, the aide sends you with a friend. When you get to this point and you're entering, please stop talking. Yes, ma'am?
No running.
No running. That's kind of a given in our building, right? Anywhere in our building should we be running? We shouldn't. The running is for the playground.
And only in the morning and after school you can get the pencils and not during recess.
Absolutely. And even while the machines are not in the office, it is the office ladies who take care of them. When they get jammed or broken or things like that, it's the office ladies who take care of the machines. So we have a new rule this year that you only come in the morning before school or after school. Right? And being sixth graders, I know that you know common sense, especially if you are a bus rider, is after school the best option for you? Not really. Your job is to go get on that bus, correct? So if you have money, make sure you come before school. It will really help us out a lot. And if there is a problem, say your money gets stuck, should you stand there and keep pushing on it or banging it? What do you do if there is a problem with the machines? You get one of the office ladies. All right. Does anybody know all three of our office ladies' names? I keep saying office ladies, but they have
It
names.
says it right here.
And a nice way to be respectful is to address them by their names. Do you know them? Mrs. Scrogan, Marshall's mom, works in the office. Mrs. Moffett works in the office, and Mason? Mrs. Henline works in the office, okay? Mrs. Henline is the one that sits towards the back, and it's usually going to be Mrs. Scrogan or Mrs. Moffett that you talk to first when you come to the office. And if you know which one they are that day, it is nice and respectful if you address them by their name. But if they are busy talking with anybody else that's there in person or on the phone, do you interrupt them?
No.
No. And I have been told by the ladies that they have had even 6th graders, when they are busy, knock on the counter in there. Should you knock on the counter to get their attention? No. I promise you, as busy as they are, they still know when you are there, and they will get to you as quickly as they can. Okay, so no knocking on the counter, no toe tapping, no excuse me. All right, you have to wait and be patient. All right, so that's how we can be respectful. How about responsible? Absolutely. Be prepared to finish your business and move on, to do it as quickly as you can, okay? When you come in here, you need to be prepared to do whatever it is, whether it's just drop something off, whether it is to talk with one of the ladies, say you need to call home. Be prepared to say that so that you are ready. It's actually handling your business as quickly as you can, and that's what we want you to do. We want you in and out as quickly as you can get your job done. Okay? What else? Absolutely. And really, do you come to this office? Now, I can think of a couple times where you might without your teacher's knowledge. If your parent is bringing you in late in the morning, your teacher wouldn't have sent you, but you're with a parent, you're with an adult. But other than that, during the day, is there any time you should come down here that your teacher doesn't know that you're down here? No, unless it's on the playground, but that's an adult who has also sent you, correct? So there's not a time where you just decide, oh, I think I'll go visit the ladies in the office. And here is a situation that we have had. We have had, especially older kids, come and for whatever reason, maybe one time in the past, one of their teachers did let them come check their box. You should not be getting anything out of your teacher's box for them. Unless, at the end of the day, sometimes the ladies in the office make an announcement, teachers, please send a runner to the office right now for something that has to go home that day. Then your teacher will send you down. But we have had children that in the past, for whatever reason, have been in here, maybe they needed a Band-Aid, and they looked over and saw their teacher's box had a lot of stuff in it. So to be good, they took the stuff to their teacher for them. And that's, I get wanting to do that, but should you do that? No, it's your teacher's responsibility to get their stuff. And what happens sometimes is things get lost then in the hallway. If the teacher's box is real full, and things just kind of fall and you don't see it, and then things get lost and the teacher doesn't get everything they need. Okay? So your job is to only do what you were asked to do as quickly as possible and then get back to class. Now here's another thing that I've heard. Well, I can stop and get a drink, or I can stop and go to the bathroom if my teacher has sent me on the errand. Is that true? What is it? No, it's not true. Your teacher has entrusted you with a job to do. That one job to do. Now, unless they say you may also get a drink or you may also go to the restroom, your job is to do that job as quickly and as efficiently as possible. Straight in, straight back. I think you guys know you're a smart group of kids. You know what safe, respectful, and responsible is. But here's my challenge to you. And just, you can answer this inside your head. Doesn't have to come out loud. Do you follow those rules as close to 100% of the time as you can? Or do you need to make a few changes in the way that you do things when your teacher gives you some responsibility where you get out of the classroom